I'm Chris Kubal. Here's a look at your Local 5 weather impact forecast. Weather impact alert as we go into Tuesday morning. Monday night into Tuesday morning, an area of freezing fog expected to develop, especially most prominent in the northern two-thirds of the state. Some low visibility expected, dense variety, but perhaps we'll see a slick spot come to fruition. That can happen when we're talking freezing fog, temperatures dropping below the freezing point, visibility looking quite dense, especially north of I-80 as we dip overnight and into Tuesday morning. Shouldn't last too long as we go through the day, breaking apart, revealing sunshine and some high clouds that will be across the region. But as we take a look at the scenario here for tonight, the low clouds building in as those temperatures drop. Whoever drops the furthest, we'll see the fog most prominent, and it looks like that's going to be over the snowpack, which is deepest over north central Iowa. Taking a look at Futurecast here, picking up on that low fog nicely. So heads up first thing in the morning as you're heading out. There may be a slick spot out there on the highways. Watch for that. Here's a look at a weak cold front pushing through. Tomorrow night, basically a wind shift, not expecting anything along it. We'll go into Wednesday on a quiet note as well. You do notice a couple of returns way into northern Iowa. Not really thinking much of that, even if it does try to dip further to the south. Focusing in on the snow depth at the time of this recording, still several inches on the ground in the northern part of the state. But we'll whittle away at it as we go into a mild stretch of days ahead. Look at the temperatures, a mix of upper 30s and low and mid 40s for tomorrow. Warmest off that snowpack in southwestern Iowa. Now, there shouldn't be too much left as we move towards Thursday. Mainly just piles, but widespread uniform cover in the Des Moines area. Pretty scant. And with Christmas in view and given the pattern that we have, it's looking like a slim chance that we see a white Christmas come to fruition this year. We're currently on a 2 brown Christmas streak. Last year, of course, was brown. It looks like we're going to make a run at making it 3. As we do move through the middle of the week, still staying fairly mild. Temperatures holding up Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll be into the 40s early in the day. Powerful cold front drifting through, and by afternoon, we'll be back into the 20s, so quite the abrupt shift there. It does come after a bout of rain, but temperatures warm enough. We're not talking the freezing variety here. No wintry impacts with this. Generally, a quarter of an inch or less is expected, but that wind is going to be potent, picking up the colder temperatures and driving them home, looking at falling readings as we go through the afternoon, and just after sunset, it's a mix of teens and 20s across the state. 17 tonight is my call with the overnight low. Watch for some dense fog being possible, then clearing. 40 for your Tuesday. Looking at the extended here, generally it's mild. Now we do have a couple of dips and drops here and there, and most notably Thursday, those temperatures falling through the day. That 43 is very deceptive, but we'll keep it cool on Friday, bouncing around to and fro a bit through the weekend, but generally these temperatures are at or above average as we move towards Christmas Day. No big storm systems to speak of, no big push of cold air, very small opportunity to wiggle in a white Christmas for 2025.